So welcome to my meditation. I've committed to meditating every day, and so I decided to do it here live on YouTube so that you can commit to meditating as often as you want to along with me. There is a power in meditating together, even if it's just through a video, even if you're not meditating with me live, if you don't catch me live and you're watching the replay, meditating along with me. There is no such thing as time. So there's a power in meditating together. You might have felt that if you've ever been to a temple or places where lots of people meditate. It's easier to meditate there, and it feels more powerful. So this is an awareness meditation, an acceptance meditation. And by that I mean we're human beings. There's lots of distractions that go on within us, and that's all right. We're not trying to quieten the mind in meditation. However, the mind might quiet as a result of meditation. But the more we struggle with it, the more we try and do something, the harder meditation is. So let's not try. Let's not try to do anything, just moisturizing my legs. Instead, we can accept our human condition, which is there's lots of distractions. External distractions, such as sounds. Internal distractions, such as bodily sensations, like itchy eyebrow, cat hairs floating around the room, that kind of thing. Aches, pins and needles. If you sat cross-legged, you might get pins and needles and need to move. But there's all kinds of distractions, right? And also distractions of our mind as well, our subconscious mind. We've all got one. And we wouldn't want to be able to kill it because it really does protect us. It's got a negative focus, our subconscious mind, and it reminds us of all the things that might do us harm. And so it's very protective in that way. But it can take our conscious mind with it sometimes. So our conscious mind, our focus, where we're putting our conscious focus, can get taken off with the subconscious mind, and we go along that thought path. Before we know it, we're kind of distracted. And meditation is all about noticing all of these distractions, waking ourselves up out of that distraction as soon as we can, and bringing ourselves back to that point of focus, back to our meditation, whatever it is that we're focusing on. And not beating ourselves up for the distractions, but accepting them, because it's part of the human condition. And the less we fight anything in life, or anything inside of ourselves, the more we just accept it, then the less power it has over us. So this is why we don't try to do something in meditation, because then it has a lot of power over us and it gets the struggle going. If we just accept it, it's like the nervous system and the subconscious mind just relaxes, and it's like, oh, it's okay, it's not a problem. And so it becomes less of a problem, if that makes sense. So let's get going then. Directly after this live, I'll probably be doing this for about half an hour. You can meditate as long as you want, but directly after this, I will be going live for the members of this channel. You'll see a join button down there if you want to join in. And I'll be doing some channeling, a live channeling show. If you'd like to come along to that, just click that join button down there and you'll be able to come along. So let's get going. We'll start off with some deep breaths to relax the nervous system first of all. So breathing in, letting that breath go. Another breath in, letting that go. So you can be sitting cross-legged like I am, or you can be sitting in a chair or laying down, totally up to you. It doesn't really matter the position of your body, but you might like to have your spine in a straight line just to let that energy flow. Another deep breath in. Letting that go. So let's just do a quick pass of the body, moving our consciousness, our focus around the body to see if there's any tension or holding there, to release that, and so quieting our nervous system even more and relaxing into this. So we'll start off at the top of the head this time, the scalp, Feeling the scalp relax, you might feel a slight sensation of your ears dropping down just a fraction of a millimeter. The forehead, between the eyebrows, where we can hold tension there, just relaxing the face. The cheeks, the jaw, and relaxing the face. Putting the tongue at the roof of the mouth, letting it rest there. And moving on to the neck. Now I like to stretch my neck at this point, just to release that tension. Shaking your head no, and yes. And releasing all that tension in the neck. Moving on to the left shoulder now, and releasing that down. And then moving down the left arm from the shoulder, down the arm to the elbow, relaxing it all from the elbow to the wrist through the palm of the left hand and down the fingers to the fingertips. And then moving across to the right fingertips, moving through the right palm up to through the wrist, up the forearm to the elbow, and relaxing it all as you go. The elbow to the right shoulder, and dropping that right shoulder down along with the left shoulder. Now taking a deep breath into the upper back and the rib cage, expanding it all out. And then letting it all go on the out breath. The same thing again, but this time into the belly and the lower back, and then letting all of that tension go too. Moving down to the hips, relaxing them down, feeling the glutes on whatever you're sitting or lying on. Relaxing them. And moving down the left leg from the hip to the knee. And from the knee to the ankle. From the ankle through the arch of the foot to the toes and to the tips of the toes. Across to the right hand side, the tips of the toes, up through the arch of the foot to the ankle, and the right ankle up to the knee, the right knee up to the hip. And releasing it all now, and then focus at the base of the spine, moving up the spine, vertebra by vertebra, step by step. Now you might want to extend your spine upwards as you are moving your awareness up the spine, just to stretch that out. One vertebra at a time, up the spine till you get to the base of the skull. And once at the base of the skull, shifting your focus now to the third eye, which is a point between the eyebrows and slightly up from it. Focusing on this point in meditation can intensify the meditation. So as the distractions come up, whether it's noises outside, sensations in your body, thoughts in your mind, just bringing yourself back to that focus on your third eye and accepting the distraction that came up. One way to keep yourself present and aware in that conscious part of the mind is to name the distractions as they come up. This helps you remain the observer rather than going into those distractions. So that's where I'm going to end this meditation for today. Feel free to continue meditating if you want more. But if you'd like to join me in coming out of it, I like to stretch your body a little bit. Oh wow, it's 4 butterflies playing outside the window. And if you'd like to join me in the live channeling next, I'll be doing some live tarot for the members. You can click that join button down there. And I'll see you in there. Thank you for meditating with me. I'll see you tomorrow.